guys, welcome back to Soul Shala and welcome to today's nervous system reset yin. This yin class is going to be the ultimate yin class for allowing yourself to shift out of that more fight and flight response is when our nervous system is quite dysregulated into a state of rest and digest and a state of ultimate regulation within the nervous system. And yin is such a beautiful practice for this, and that is really the entire essence behind this class. It's going to be especially good for when you've had maybe those more stressful days or moments in life where you just need a little bit of TLC and everything just needs to come back down to earth. So when you are ready, come and meet me on your mat. We are going to get started on the back of our body in a reclined butterfly pose today. So soles of the feet together. You can always have some blocks under the knees if you've got them nearby, or maybe even pillows. They can feel really nice for yin practice. And just allowing yourself to settle into a reclined butterfly here on your mat. And as you arrive, just taking a nice deep breath in, filling up the body. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. And then allowing your next breath to be the deepest breath you've taken all day, filling the entire body up. And as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth, let it all go. Allowing the body to melt down towards the mat. Allowing the body to melt into the earth beneath you. As you're here, just beginning to become aware of the breath. The rhythm as it comes in through the nose and then moves away again from the nose. The rise and fall of the heart space with this breath. Allowing each exhale just to melt you deeper into the mat. And then beginning to tune into if you can notice the general pulse of the body. Maybe you can feel the pulse at the fingers, at the neck. Maybe you can almost feel just a little bit of sensation at the fingertips. Noticing here if as the breath slows, the rhythm of everything around you can begin to slow too. Allowing the awareness to come to the back of the body, the side of you facing the ground beneath you. And as you're here, I want you to begin to imagine the pulse and heartbeat of Mother Earth. Imagine she could hold you beneath the mat, and her pulse begins to match your pulse. Allowing yourself to become one here. Two more breaths. And as you inhale, gently reaching the arms up above the head, stretching out long, gently sliding the toes away from the body, taking a gentle full body stretch. Deep inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. Well done. Then when you feel ready, starting to hug the right knee into the chest, giving it a little squeeze. And as you exhale, right knee comes over to the left side, creating a supine twist. Right arm comes over to the left side in a T shape. Right arm comes over to the right side in a T shape, gazing to the right as well. As you arrive, taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just softening down. Twists have a really, really beautiful way of activating what's known as the parasympathetic nervous system. This is the rest and digest part of the nervous system. Just noticing if you can stay with the rhythm of that breath, and allowing your awareness to stay with the pulse of the body, with Mother Earth beneath you. When you're ready, gently coming back to center, find that full body stretch again, nice and gently. Deep breath, sigh it out. Left knee comes in, giving it a little hug and a squeeze. And as you exhale, left knee over to the right side, gaze comes over to the left. Any props that might feel good to support any areas of the body are always welcome. Even if it's a blanket, a pillow, a book, whatever feels supportive here. Allowing each exhale to sink you deeper. Deep breath in and exhale. As you inhale, gently coming back to center, full body stretch. Last time, fill the body and sigh it out. From here, beginning to bend the knees, soles of the feet come down. Slowly making your way up to a seat with those knees bent. Once you arrive here, keeping that little bend in the knees nice and gently, allowing the hands to place towards the front of the legs. Exhale, rounding the back, tucking in, pausing here. Inhale, slide the fingers up the legs, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, slide the hands down, round the back. Inhale, lift the chest, slide forward. Exhale, round and tuck. Continuing with these really gentle cat-cows. And just tuning into a slow breath. Extending the inhales for as long as possible as you rise. The exhales are long as you round. As you inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding back. 2 more here. Then on your exhale, coming back to a neutral spine, finding a comfortable seat. So that might be with legs crossed, or it might be with the legs extended. You might need a cushion, whatever feels good. And then from here, allowing the right ear to come over to the right shoulder. Just allowing gravity to do the work here, keeping the shoulders nice and level. Just allow the head to fall heavy. We're going really gentle here as you allow the side of the neck to lengthen. If you'd like to feel this deeper, place the left fingertips down onto the mat. Deep breaths in, allowing that right ear to become heavy towards the shoulder. Well done. When you're ready, tucking the chin into the chest and allowing the left ear to come to the left shoulder. Maybe the right fingertips come down. Just tilting the chin upwards slightly is going to feel this a little bit more deeply if you need it. And once you arrive, deep breath in. Exhale, everything becomes heavy. Noticing if the shoulders can drop gently. Allowing everything to soften. Well done. On your exhale, allowing the chin to come into the chest again. Now we're just taking circles of the head. Full circles here, nice and slowly. And swapping direction. Beautiful, well done. And from here, we're going to make our way into a child's pose. Knees come wider than the hips, big toes touch. If you've got a cushion, you may wish to place it underneath the forehead. And just allowing yourself to arrive into a simple, gentle child's pose. And as you arrive, taking a deep breath in and out. Allowing the shoulders to drop away from the ears, the hips to become heavy, the lips to soften, allowing yourself to feel fully held and supported here in this child's pose. There's nothing you need to do other than breathe and soften. Noticing the integrity of the mind here. If the mind is wandering, can you bring it back to the breath? Gently asking it to soften, to become a little bit more still. Well done. On your next breath, gently lifting the forehead, sliding the right arm underneath the left shoulder to create a twisted child's pose. And as you arrive, taking a deep breath into that right shoulder, exhale, everything softens down. Allowing these twists to gently wring any energy, any stress out of the body. The shoulders are definitely a space where we store a little bit of anxiety and stress. So moving through this twist here is going to be amazing for releasing any of that tension you might not even know you're holding. As you inhale, coming back to center, swapping sides. Left arm threads under right shoulder. The left cheek comes down. And the right arm reaches forwards. Breathing into the left shoulder space. And allowing the hips to continue to soften back. Beautiful, well done. Noticing if there are any parts of the body that are still working and holding on to strength. Can the shoulders, the lips, the toes all soften? Well done. Then from here, slowly making your way to sit onto the heels and then bringing the legs out in front of us into butterfly. For this butterfly, we're taking them in an extended diamond shape, so they're a little bit longer. Reaching the arms up, gaze towards the sky. As you exhale here, allowing the back to round, and maybe you wrap the arms underneath the legs and fold forwards. If the arms coming underneath the legs feels too intense, just allowing them to sort of drape forwards wherever they land is perfect. What's really beautiful about the practice of yin is that it's not really about the way the practice looks. It's not about how deep the poses are. It's more so about, can you fully soften and settle into this more yin style and pace. This is where the nervous system really gets time to rest and recover. Well done. Allowing the shoulders to drop down and everything just to melt. Well done. Again, noticing the breath just rippling up the back of the spine. The inhales and the exhales. Beautiful. As you inhale, slowly beginning to unravel, extending the legs out in front of you, Little wiggle of the toes, take a moment. And then when you're ready, sweep those arms up, palms face towards the back of your mat. Exhale, folding forwards, almost giving the legs a hug. It doesn't matter how low you get. You might just have the arms resting on the knees or the thighs, or maybe they reach the floor. As you arrive, taking a deep breath in and out. Beautiful, well done. Breathing into the back of the legs, inviting softness in with every inhale. Again, just noticing the integrity of the breath. If it begins to speed up, can you soften and slow it? Can the chin tuck in and the fingers curl? Your only job here is to rest more into this pose. And when you feel ready, slowly rising back up, making your way onto the back of the body and bringing the knees into the chest. Little hug and a rock here. And then we're making our way into a happy baby pose. Separating the knees, the soles of the feet come up. Maybe you reach for the ankles or the big toes. If that feels a little too deep, you're also welcome to bring the hands to the back of the knees. This is a really lovely expression of child's pose too. Wherever you are, taking a deep breath in and out. Little rocks from side to side. Again, imagining you're being held and cradled here, almost like a baby. Nothing to worry about. Fully held in the arms of Mother Earth. And then when you feel ready, gently releasing to your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Allowing the legs to extend, the palms to face upwards, the eyes to close down. And as you arrive, taking a soft breath in, filling up the body. Exhale, letting it go. Allowing the body to become completely at rest here. If any thoughts come into the mind, just simply allowing them to drift away as if they were clouds in the sky. Gently drifting in and gently drifting away without a need to attach onto them. May you be reminded that this state of regulation, of peace and calm should never be a rarity within your life. It's your birthright to feel at peace. It's always within you to find regulation. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need, without any pressure to wiggle or move if it doesn't feel right. But if it does, you can slowly make your way up to a comfortable seat. I pulled a card for us for today's practice to give you a little guidance on what you can really achieve when you take this time to slow down and connect to your soul. And the card was the Temple of Light, and it's all around taking time to create space for soul activations and knowing that everything that you need is within. You just need enough time to really access it and become aware of it and be able to utilize it. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did, please let me know, send me a message, share it with someone else who might like it. But otherwise, I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in our next class here on the Soul Shala. Bye guys.